Righty-ho. Okay, let's start recording. Cool. Righty-ho. So, what are we going to do is we are showcasing BGA, I guess. So, Ark Nova. And luckily and kindly, Valda has agreed to play once she's online. And I've got my coffee ready, that's the main thing. Friendly mode, first game. There's all these different setups here, actually. I have literally no idea, to be honest. I think first game is fine. And then peaceful mode. So apparently you can play a peaceful mode. I didn't even know that there's an aggressive mode for Ark Nova. I disable it, or it doesn't really matter. It's basically because some of the cards have like poisoning and pilfering or something like that, which has an impact on your cards, apparently. When I played with Ian the other day, I played one of these cards and I didn't even realize what I was doing. That shows you how well I know the game. So there's an icon on your card, like a claw or something like that, I think, which if you play it, it has an impact on your opponent's tableau or something like that, I think. So, right, I've seen you online, yeah? There you are, look at that, brilliant. Yeah, so you should have an invite, I think.
Yep.
Cool. Right. So Valda has played this once in real life, and I've played it, I think, 3 times, and I have really, really bad score. I think in my first game I scored -9. And you play for 3 hours, and you've got a score of -9. That's really harsh, I thought. I know. So, okay, so there you are. Is this player's first game? Does this player know the rule? That's good to know, isn't it? Right, so let's start. So press the start button, and then we obviously have to. Why is oh, it's your first game. That's the reason why. So this is your starting screen. There's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the top left, that's where you see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's where your cards will be, your card draw. Then you've got just below that, you've got your zoo. So I can see mine. If you click on, there's a name of your zoo, and with the arrows to the left and right. If you click on the left and right, you can see the other person's zoo as well. At the moment, we should both have the same zoo, basically. Okay. Just below that, you've got your current card draw. Okay, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in your hand. And on the top here, it says you must select 4 cards you want to keep. So you click on the cards you want to keep, and then a tick is appearing. And these are the ones which and once you have chosen your 4 cards, then on the top, in the middle, so there should be keep, it should say confirm to keep, and then these are the ones which you which you want to keep. If you just hover over them, it gives you basically the legend of the card. So for example, in mine, I've got a Western Green Mamba. It needs a size 2 terrarium, or one of the special buildings. It costs 13, and you need to have a prerequisite. So prerequisites are on the left-hand side. So in this case, it means that I need to have a partner zoo in, what's that? That's Africa, and it needs to be a lizard. So I need to have cards played beforehand or in my tableau, which have these symbols basically. It's also a venom card. So this is one of these attack cards, I assume. So each player ahead of you in the appeal track gains 2 venom tokens, and I have literally no idea what that means, in all fairness. On the top right of the card, it tells you what icons you basically put into your zoo, because there's tech cards, and depending on your tech cards, you want certain symbols on your top right corner to gain certain bennies, basically. So far, so good?
Yep.
Cool. And then on the bottom of the card, it basically gives you how many tickets, and sometimes it tells you how many these hats you're gaining. Not quite sure what they're called, fame or something like that. And then you also want, obviously, you want the green and white symbols as well. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Next to the card draw track, you've got your green and blue track. If you click on it, it gives you basically the scoreboard. And then you've got 2 tokens on the top right, top left, and then 2 tokens on the bottom right. And then the game ends when they overlap. And interestingly, what they've done here in this game is that you don't score the difference between the two point scoring tracks. You actually score the combined points. So if my counter on the green track is on 55 and my ticket one is on 100, for example, then I would actually score 155, something like that. The overlapping point is roughly about 100 points. You can see on the right hand side, you can see your scoreboard. So for example, Jadoop 78, that's me. So I start on minus 14 points and you start on minus 13 points because one of us is first player. The 25 is your money, your starting money. Then you get these crosses because you can use them to enhance your actions on the turn, if you remember that from the original from the board game. Make sense?
Yeah, that's so far, yeah.
Yeah. Then you've got 1 fame. We're on 0 points at the moment. That's the green and white icon. The next one is, so you see the 5 and then the 0, the ticket. So at the moment we've got 0 tickets. You've got 1. And I've got 5 income at the moment, and that's the income phase comes when we go into the break, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then the one next to it is it shows you how many cards you have at the moment. So you've got 8 cards, and the rest I have literally no idea, basically. On the row below, it shows you your order currently of the actions you can take. So on position 1, in my case, is my animals. Position 2 is my association. Position 3 is my cards, if I want to draw cards. And then building, and then sponsoring. The card symbol, then they basically correspond to your board, basically, as well. So if you want to do a building action, or if you want to do if you do a building action, for example, it appears in your zoo, and as soon as you cover these symbols, you get the bonus, basically, of that symbol. If you hover over it, it will tell you. Reputation is that hat. So yeah, so if you build something, it goes into your zoo. If you do animals, if you place animals in your zoo, they appear on your zoo icon on the screen where the elephant is. The association icon is everything in the middle, the big one here. Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah. So the higher in rank, so mine is currently at number 2, so I only could do the reputation action, which means that my reputation would go up by 2. And then the reputation track is this one here, the one under the card draw. Okay.
Yeah.
It naturally stops at 9 until you need to upgrade your card, because they have a double side. When you hover over your cards, so for example the sponsor card, which I'm hovering over, so it has a blue side and a red side, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, so the red side is the enhanced version of it, and it enables you to do certain things. Bear in mind that in the whole game, you can enhance 4 of these cards. Okay, and it's also advisable on the first the option you have on your score track here. When you get to the number 2 here, to actually use the enhance to upgrade your card, because there's other means of getting another associate. So the associate worker, they turn up here, and you can use them with your association action. And you need them if you want to do an action multiple times, because the first action is 1, and if you want to use this action again later in the same turn, it costs you 2 association workers. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the idea is, it depends what you want to achieve. Basically, you need to then upgrade your cards, basically. Okay. Your card draw is you basically take cards and gives you normally options to take them either from your from the card row, depending on your reputation, or you can draw them from the deck, basically. But it gives you the option on the top of the screen, like it does with most things. It prompts you to do certain things. Also, the other good thing is in this setup, how they've implemented this here is that they actually have, before you end your turn, you need to confirm everything. So before you not confirm the end of your turn, nothing is, you can always go back and forth. Right. And then depending on where your card is on the 1, 2, 3, or 4th or 5th number, it depends how many actions or how many things you can actually do. So, for example, the animal one is blue at the moment. I actually couldn't play a animal card from my hand. But if it goes to 2, then I can play 1. But as you can see on the red side, it actually gets better and better. And then if it's on number 5, you also get a reputation point. Okay. Any questions? All springs back to mind?
Yeah, it's all slowly coming back.
Yeah. On the right-hand side, where your scoring track is, it also underneath it shows you. It will eventually fill up these the continents with the icons you have actually in your zoo, because some of the tech cards, the blue cards, you potentially want to look for certain icons or animals or symbols, stuff like that. Cool. Happy?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Should we? Right here. So what I need to do, I need to have a look at what cards I want. I think I want this and this, and then I want something weird. I think. Let's have a look here. No idea. I'll probably want to do that one. And what is this one? Each time you take it, if you have cards, what? That's not going to happen, is it? What's this one? Release of patents. That's not going to happen. I don't know, take this one. So, yeah. So the sponsoring cards. Is that the sponsor? No, it's the association card, isn't it? Yeah. So if you want to, you can see on the main tableau, you can see the under your association, there's these the other things you can sponsor, basically.
Yeah.
So if you have so there's Africa, there is Europe, and then there's the birds ones, isn't there? So if you have, for example, 4 symbols with Africa in then part of your association action is you need to go to 5. So it needs to be at the last, or you need to have some crosses to boost it up. And then you can take one of your cubes, which are on your player board, which are on the left-hand side of your zoo. You take one off, and then the yellow ones are you get them straight away. They're little bonuses, and then the purple ones are bonuses you get every turn subsequently. Okay, and then you basically place them on the one you want, and basically on the top it will give you the options where you can put it. The game is really good in recognizing which options you have and which one, and then you can choose which one you want. You have 2 endgame scoring cards in your hand, and if you look at your hand at the moment on the bottom left, there is a symbol with 3 cards. If you click on it, it shows you the endgame scoring cards you have. You have 2 in your hand. And what you want is, because at some point when we get to 10 winning points, the first one there, we then need to decide which one we want to keep. So it's probably worth looking at that as well. Have you found that?
Yeah. So rather than choosing at the start.
Yeah, exactly. So you can try to you can try to set something up or something like that. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. So as you probably can see on the stream, then I've obviously got on the top here. I've got some options which I want to do. I have no idea what I want to do, basically, because I can't really do any sponsoring, because that would be I can't really do any sponsoring. So what I'll probably do is I am going to build something, I think, and I'm going to build. No, that's not true. So, your hand size at the start of the game is 3, but if you take in the association action at some point, this icon here, the 5 cards plus the one reputation, then your hand size automatically increases to 5 at the end of the break phase. The break phase, you can see where we are on the top here, is 0 of 9. And there's various ways of getting closer to that. If you take in cards, I think automatically the break goes up by 2. If you do, which one is this one? I think, yeah. If you do the sponsoring option and you take the break option, you then the break goes up by the amount where it is on. So in this case, it would be 5, but you also would gain 5 money. And then if it's flipped on the red side, you would double the money for yourself, what you get. So what I'll probably do is I build something, I guess. So I clicked on the build option, and then it basically shows you the options you have. And I need to have I'll just scroll down a bit because I want to see where I need to, what do I want? I want this one, probably. So you can obviously see what I'm doing, so which is a big advantage for you, I guess, but probably not. I think
no.
I think we both have roughly no idea what we're doing, I guess. So I do that. So if I want to build it, so if I want to put that vulture into one of the, it needs to be built next to a mountain, basically, or to yeah. So I have no idea where I can build. So I actually can't build that at the moment. But I know I can actually. I actually can. Right. Okay. So let's build this one. So I clicked on the 4 icon, and then it appears here. So you see the crosshair here. So yeah. So if I click on this, and then you see these arrows, this is the point where it swivels. All right. So if I do this, but it tells you that I can't put it that way or that way or that way. If it appears green, then I can place it. But do I want it there? Yes. And then you just confirm it. So that cost me 8 money because for every point it costs you 4. So, and then you must confirm or restart your turn. So then you have these options on the top, and then I'll press confirm, basically, and then the cards automatically then move up, and then the card you use goes onto the number 1 spot. Make sense so far?
Yeah.
Cool. Your turn. Right, I'll have a sip because I talked enough, I guess. Mm. At some point, I'm waiting for the postman as well today because my Kickstarter is coming. I'm waiting 18 months for it, yeah, and it got delayed, and it then got delivered while I was on holiday. Yeah. Right. So what are you doing? You performing an association task, are you? Look at you. Check you out. Which one are you taking?
I am
So
taking
you have the choices.
that one.
Cool. So which one did you take? You took the Australia one. And if you're happy with
Because
that,
I
what's that?
picked up quite a lot of Australia requirement cards.
Yeah, no, and it's fair enough. Yeah. So, right. So I need to take some cards, I think, because that makes sense. So as you can see, so the break has gone up by 2. So, and then it says here, draw all 2 cards from the deck. And I think the reason for that is because when you look at the cards here, on because I'm still on the blue side, I can't snap. Snapping basically means that you can take a card from the card roll, any of them. But in order to do that, you need to be either on number 5, number 5 on the blue side, or you need to upgrade the cards.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, so I take them from here. So, and what happens is that, and that's it. So I just gained 2 cards, and I've literally no idea what I've just got here. What do I have here? Ooh, okay. No idea how. No idea how. Is it working on Discord? Can you see that quite nicely, or?
It is, yeah. It's interesting to see your layout because mine is different.
Oh, is
I'm
it?
on a
Okay.
tablet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But does it work on the tablet quite all right, or?
Yeah, I think it's better on a PC because you've got that bigger resolution. You can see more of anything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's well enough.
You say that. I play it obviously on a laptop, which means that my screen is not that big. I probably should actually hook it up to my 50-inch TV, I guess. That would be nice. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. That's not great, is it?
Do you have to discard down at the end of your turn or something? You said about hand size?
Yeah. So hand size is at the end, when we get to the break, to the track here, 5 of 9, then it will trigger basically the end of the round. And we need to, it will tell you what you need to do, basically. So if your hand size is still only 3, then, and you have got more cards, then you need to, let's do that. Then what you need to do is you need to discard cards, basically. And what you then do is you select the cards you want to discard, not the ones you want to keep. But when you click on them, I think a little like bin icon is appearing. So that's the clue instead of a tick. So, yeah. So you can see. So I took the 5 cards one, and so my reputation has gone up by 1, as you can see on the reputation track.
Yeah.
Which means is that certain things like on your zoo, it says something like take card within your reputation range. So that means that instead of just be able to take the first card, I would technically be able to take the first one of the first 2. And I think in order to go up the track to the top, I think you need to upgrade your cards card.
Is there a rule about only being able to gain one bonus on the board when you're placing buildings?
Sorry, if you do what?
Can you only gain one bonus when you're placing buildings on the board?
If there's a limit, you mean?
Yeah. Can you pick up 2 at once?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Which most likely you might try to do, actually, I think. So. I can have a look at yours, so I'll just click on yours. So I can also then see when I click on yours all the animals, which I can see on your right hand side anyway. But yeah. Okay. Recording nicely. Okay. So. You're building, are you?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about which animal wants to live somewhere first.
Yeah, it's trying to. Yeah, there's a lot going on there actually. It's interesting actually. I talk to people. A lot of people say, "Oh, it's like terraforming Mars." I'm not so sure. I can see the similarities to terraforming Mars. I can see why Ian likes it. Ian likes terraforming Mars. It's interesting to see you like terraforming Mars as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it would be interesting. When you played the board game, did you like it or were you not convinced?
Leaning towards disliking it.
Really?
But I think that a game this complex, you can't make your opinion
Based on
confirmed.
one game?
And so yeah, one game isn't enough because your first game, you've no idea what you're doing. And then your second game, you kind of have an idea, but you're still learning the game to an extent that you... Yeah, there's too much going on for you to know if you're liking it or not.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Whereas your games on the other end of the complexity spectrum, that your simple games that you pick up, things like Azul, you know after your first play if it's a game that you're going to like or not.
Yeah, that's very true.
Just like with Terraforming Mars, the first time I played it, I had so little idea of what I was doing, what was going on.
Yeah.
And was playing with people who knew the game very well.
Yeah. Well, you need to have time to that people explain it to you as well. I mean, no offense to Neil, but I think he probably not necessarily explains things in your first game, I think. I find that he purely plays the games to win, which is fine. Also, when you play with him, you know what you're up to because he's always aggressive, which is great, actually, which makes it a completely different game to, I don't know, if I play with other people, for example, which is interesting. Completely different layout, isn't it, really? Or setup of the game. What are you doing? Ooh, hello.
I don't need any more cards. What am I doing?
You can always go back, so it's fine. You building again? Yes. Oh, where did you put your... I want to see where you put your... Oh, look. You built... Yeah. So your income is 8 at the moment, so compared to mine, which is 5, which is obviously not great, I think. But then we haven't really put any animals in yet, so which will change dramatically shortly, I think. I think.
At the moment, you're storming in the lead with 2.
No, you're in the lead. You're on minus 12. I'm on minus 14.
Oh yeah, forget about the tax thing.
You're winning.
Yeah, let's just call the game now.
I think we call it quits, aren't we? I built something else actually just now. Yeah, I think I like the game. I can see why it's in the top 5, or used to be in the top 5. I think it's in the top 5 at the moment, isn't it? The implementation on here is pretty decent, I think. I think once you know where you need to click and what you need to do, I think it's fine. I wonder if you have a bigger screen, if that makes a bit of a difference, I think. But yeah, no, generally I think I quite like it actually. So yeah. Right, okay. So I'll probably what I'm going to do. I am going to put an animal in my zoo. Isn't that nice?
It feels about right.
Here we go. So the interesting thing is, so obviously you can see what I'm doing now. So it actually highlights, I'm not quite sure if you can see this. It highlights the ones which I can build or which I can put into my zoo. You can see
And
all the
and
others.
where you can't meet requirements, it will show you which requirement you're not meeting, which is very clever.
Yeah, which is actually pretty decent because sometimes there's so much going on in this on the card, which is actually quite cool. So yeah, so the only one I can put a domestic rabbit in. So I'm starting, and I'm going to be long lead. I'm starting as long lead, okay? And I'm confirming that that's what I want to do. Ooh. Well,
Being a little bit indecisive.
no, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Cool. I think what's happened is that I am going to take us to break. I think I can't really do anything. I think I don't want more cards at the moment. And I could do with the money. I think building, not really an option. I think. Yeah, I do that. So, which takes us to break, which means we both have to triggering break. Yeah, okay, 5. Basis right, you must confirm to reset. I confirm. Right, so there's a little tea break. Right, I must discard one card. You must probably discard one as well. And I'll confirm. Yes. So the card. So yeah. So and yeah, everything has been. And again, the beauty of this game again is that it takes care of the of everything, which is great.
Yeah, all the admin and stuff.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, there's also something to remember. You know these crosses you have. You can never have more than 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing something. Oh, what do you? Oh, you're buying cards, are you? Yep. Fair enough. Ooh. Right, what did you do? Let's have a quick look. You snapped. Yeah. Actually, while I have a look at yours, I cannot see your cards, can I? No. It's fine, I did one more. I shouldn't really, sorry. Right, okay. I play that. And I think I take that. And then I probably do that. Which is pretty cool, actually. So, because I'm actually right, so it gives you now the option in which order you want to do these things on the top here. If you have something which happens, because certain things you have more than one option, and they ask you in which order you want them. Which so far it didn't really matter, I think, but probably in certain game situation it might make a difference. So yeah, so I'm upgrading a card now. And I'll probably upgrade that one. And then because my reputation went up too, I can upgrade another card. I'm never sure which one. Probably that one. And then I can't confirm. Sorry, that took a bit longer.
That's okay.
Because there's so much going on the screen, I mean, I feel like, oh my god, I don't know how I get all these extra points and yeah.
What's the research symbol mean again?
The which symbol?
The one looks like a microscope.
Oh, so they are most of the time you need them for certain requirements. So if you see on my card, so for example, the vulture needs one. The universities.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah. So I think a lot of the cards you need them for. So there's certain cards on the animals which need 2 or 3 sometimes. So what do I need to do? I have literally no idea. So for example, here the Tasmanian devil needs one.
Yeah.
Which is really weird. Why? But yeah. I have literally no idea what I'm doing now. I need to think about things. So, well, let's go with that. Okay. Draw all 4 cards from the deck. Draw 1 card from the deck. So I can draw card from... so because I can snap. Do I want any? I don't know. Probably not, I guess. Oh, Foreign Institute. That's a 6, is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, is it? No, I'll take a lucky dip, I guess, isn't it? Oh yeah, so and then so I take 4, need to discard 1. So action, yeah, I can't go back then because I think it wants to make sure that if you don't like the cards, that you can't take your turn back, and which would be a way of cheating, really, isn't it? And I need to discard 1. Ooh, which one do I discard? I have no idea. Which one I'm going to discard? Oh, do I like the hippo? I don't like the hippo.
Is the hippo going to fit in your zoo?
Not at the moment. Also, well... the hippo is probably okay, actually. What's this one here? Release herbivore into the... Yeah, that can go. Right, discard. You must... I confirm. Right here. Sorry, that took a bit longer again. So how many cards I've got? I've got 8. Bloody hell, eh? Oh, sorry. Well... What can I say? You abandoned building something.
I need to build something size 5. And my action's only at 4.
Yeah, but you can, if you use the cross, for example, if you...
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, so do this one first and then choose your building action. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I should have probably told you that.
I think you mentioned it.
No, I'm not so sure actually, because when it comes on to things like this, I'm sometimes not the best person to explain things, and I always think, well, it's my English is not my first language, so therefore I use that excuse a lot, mainly at work, I have to say. Ooh, let's have a look. What did you build? Wow,
Big
look at that.
incline.
Wow. You obviously need a... But did you get some money back? You should have had some money back, I guess, did you?
Yeah, 5 back, I think.
So, well, half price, wasn't
Draw 1.
That's all right. And you took an extra card. Yeah.
It's a slow worm. I don't know that slow worm needs to go in that big enclosure, but there we go.
Okay, what I am going to do. I am going to do. There's not a lot I can do, actually, in all fairness, I think. Need to think about that for a moment. I'm so sorry. All right, okay. I'll build, I guess. Right here. So I can build up to 5. That's interesting. So what I don't understand is why don't I have the option of the petting zoo here again? Not that I want to, but it doesn't give me the. You can see it, can you?
Yeah.
So the petting zoo is something like this here on my. So this shape.
Are they unique? Because I have one.
And it's not a special building. It might be that it needs to be full. I mean, it's fine, I think.
Do you just really want another petting zoo?
No, not really. I've done that one. That's a bit. That's not great, is it? Fine. I'll. This is a bit of a waste, actually. That's probably why I'm not good at this game. Okay, that's actually gained money. Fine. Right. No, I don't know what to do now. Probably have to build something, I guess. No. Well, animals need to go in, I guess. My zoo is a bit pathetic, I think. My zoo is not doing well. Ooh, 7 cards. 7 cards?
Yeah, I need better cards.
Yeah, I think there's the same argument with Terraforming Mars, I guess, isn't there? Again, the similarities that if you haven't got the right animals, it's really tricky, I guess.
Yeah, all the right buildings to put the animals in.
Yeah. Ooh, I've got 2 options. Why do I have 2 options? Shuffle the discard pile, draw 3 cards from it, discard one of them. Okay. Ooh, hello. Nah. Let's do that one. So technically, I could play another card, but I haven't got the funds, so I need to pass and confirm.
I need to upgrade my building card. That's what I need to do.
Or for the special building.
Yeah, I need an aviary. That's what I need.
Yeah, the aviary is. It means that you have. Well, it's working efficiently, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Ooh, you're playing a sponsor card, are you? Hello. Let's have a look. What are you going to do?
I'm going to place some of my cards before I got to discard them all.
Well, yeah, no, that's very true. An ornithologist. Let's have a look. What does that one do? Each bird played in any to gain 3 money. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? Look at
It's
you.
all right. You know, if I manage to play any of my birds, theoretically, that's going to come really good.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. I'll probably have to do that. I'll do that. No, I'll do that actually. I'll confirm to play. Oh. So I assume that I get a X token every turn. Is that correct? So gain 1 immediately. Oh, that's cool. And at the end of the game, I gain a victory point for gain 1 conservation point if you have 3 universities in it. Well, that's all right. That's 1 point, isn't it, in the end?
Points being prizes.
Yeah, apparently.
Bumping my animal cards, gain a tech.
What's that?
Move my animal card to position 1 to gain a cross.
Let's do a lucky dipper. And they're still bad.
Good luck. I hope it's also birds.
Oh, no, I'm not going to play any birds, I'll tell you that. It gives you money,
It's only
innit?
3 money. Only 3.
Yeah, that's very true, actually.
It's not like there's a game-changing bonus.
No,
Just enough.
That's very true, actually. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. All right.
Now I'm just farming for tech.
I think, yeah. Ooh, you did send us
Break
to
time.
break. Yeah. I need to get rid of 2 cards, I think. You must discard 2 cards. Yeah. But I think I've done that. Nice. Ooh, penguin pool. Hello. That's probably good for you, I guess, huh? What does this one say? Place a penguin unique building. Oh. Well, I've got not a lot of money, actually, I have to say. Place a penguin pool unique building onto your zoo adjacent to at least one water space. For each bird icon you play into your zoo, gain 2 appeal. Okay.
But you are in positive points.
I am. Yay! Yeah, cool. I need to decide what I want to do. Why do I do that? Probably do that. Right. So I'll upgrade the card. So you see I jump forward on the track? Yeah. So you obviously can take a new association worker, but I strongly recommend, and I'm not quite sure, but I strongly recommend you upgrade the card. And I'll probably... no idea which one. Probably that one. Oh, hello. Absolutely. Confirm. Right, okay. So
Nice point.
so yeah, so I donated 2 to get a conservation point. Because my association card is on the red side. And as you can see, so because it's upgraded, it doesn't cost you anything. But if you have the money, then you can upgrade and you get a conservation point. But they get obviously more expensive. Problem is, I don't have any money, and that's my problem actually. Wow. Well,
Time to do some upgrades.
well, what can I say? I do struggle a bit here. Righty-ho. Which one did you go for? Yeah, that made sense, didn't it?
Your Avery and then the association.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a productive turn.
Again, no petting zoo. Can you only have one petting zoo in there? Well, I guess so. That's a bit weird. Well, what can I do? All right, let's do that.
Yeah, just in the rulebook now, petting zoo counts as a special enclosure. You can only have one of them.
Oh, really? That is annoying. Well, I guess if you upgrade your building card, I assume, then you have the option of getting it, I assume, isn't it?
Yeah, if you upgrade your building card, you can build the reptile house and the large bird aviary,
Yeah.
but you can still only have one of each.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's have a look. I need to get rid of one card. Let's have a look. Any birds I drew? Any birds? Any birds I need to get rid of? I don't like birds.
Oh, not birds. Birds are the best.
Well, I've got a vulture in my hand. I mean, since the beginning, and he looks. I mean, he's not the prettiest looking one, is he? I mean,
He's more handsome than the vulture I've got in my hand.
really? He looks disgusting. What can I say? That is right. Okay, no. Fine, I'll get rid of that. Sorry. Oh, I don't know what I want to do? Oh, need to confirm. Right here. Oh, a New Zealand fur seal. Hello. Full-throated. Hire one associate. Oh, hello. Well,
Let's draw one from the deck. What have we
yeah.
got?
What did you get something good?
Oh, just another sponsor card. What are they called? The blue cards.
Yeah. You didn't go for the Australian pelican? Oh, he needs double water, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought.
And he's Australia. That wouldn't have that fit quite nicely with you? Oh, look at that. Oh. See, your zoo looks pretty good. That being said, you have no animals in there. That's the reason why you've got so much money, isn't it? That's hilarious. I wonder how many people are coming to your zoo.
Well, there's a kiosk. They can buy ice creams
That's very true. That is
and
very
then sit
true.
in one of two pavilions and eat them.
That's very true. Yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, crikey. Well, I feel like I'll probably have to do that, isn't it? Is that a good thing to do? Oh, I could take that. No, I draw one from the deck. Let's see what that is. Oh, for crying out loud.
Was it another bird?
No. A red deer. Servus elaphus. Servus elaphus. Oh, wow. Ooh. Now you're building. Yes, animals are certainly arriving now in your zoo, aren't they?
Oh yes, it's animal time.
Yes. Nice.
Hmm.
Well.
Not a lot of synergy going on with these cards. At least I've got animals in my zoo now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still long lead, really. I'm the petting zoo, but long lead. I think that's all I am. What am I going to do? Fine. I'll play the. All right. Okay. So I'll play you, man. You go in here. Hello. You may play some. Yeah, why not? That one. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. That one. Cool. Pass. Confirm.
Hmm.
I assume your birds are both in the large aviary.
No, neither of them are. I don't know.
Neither of them are.
Yeah, they both needed an aviary, but they didn't have to go in the aviary,
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah. And you didn't put them in there.
Nope.
Okay. Awesome. All right.
Snapping up that pelican.
You did take the pelican, did you?
I went for the pelican now. I'm ready for the pelican now.
Okay.
Well, he needs an enclosure, not an aviary.
Um, I guess.
Okay, this is a weird card.
All right. So what does that one do? You can.
When you pick up a placement bonus on the border of your zoo, you can pick up a bonus that's not on the border.
Oh, okay.
So a way of going around your map at your zoo and picking up bonuses without having to build there.
That's not bad. That's pretty
And if you
cool.
manage to complete all the border of your zoo, you get a bonus on the bottom track, the shield symbol.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Hmm. All right. Which one do I want? I probably want that. Why not? Ugh.
Now then.
Well, we've got a pretty good setup there, I think. Don't think I have, actually. Well. You're probably taking the penguin pool at some point, potentially, as well, huh? Well, probably not now, but it shuffles down in a minute.
Potentially.
Yeah, it makes sense, actually. Must choose exactly one effect of the archaeologist. So, have you got options?
Yeah. So
Well,
the bonuses that are not on the border I can pick up. Oh no, I can pick up any of the bonuses. Ooh.
Or like money.
Any that are on my board I haven't collected.
They're
Money.
uncollected, or
Yeah.
okay. That's a pretty good one to have, actually.
Yeah. It's an interesting game in that it's so lean in the way it makes you play cards and pick up cards that I don't think there's such an enticement for hate drafting as there is with Terraforming Mars.
No, that's very true, actually. Oh, it took us to break. Let's have a look.
If you gain a new association worker on this turn, can I place it now?
Well, you're using the well, no.
No, I can't, can I? I've got another thing left. Mm-hmm.
But you can pay. Did you get one?
No, I decided not to.
Yeah.
Upgrading a card. Kindly donating money.
Yeah, makes sense. think I'll get some cards. Take one.
Ah, there's me saying there's no hate drafting in this game.
Now, there's a reason I took that. And it will become apparent in a minute. God. I discarded a Komodo dragon. That is savage, really, because I think they're nice animals.
I don't know that I want one for a pet.
Well,
Hmm.
well. Mhm. Mhm.
There we go.
Nice. Let's do that. Let's do the vulture.
Little bonus money for me.
Yeah. You must pick one card to keep. Okay. I don't want any of them, really. Fine. Okay. And that you must place one card. What is that? That. That was the idea, that I can play it, and it fits quite nicely in there.
I think it's time to draw some cards.
Yeah, why not? Hmm.
Some good cards. Hmm.
What's that?
Picked up bird. Going heavy for the birds.
Well, it makes sense to a certain extent, doesn't it? Hmm.
Trying to place some more animals.
Yeah, why not?
Down to mix things up.
European grass snake. Yeah, why not?
Hmm.
Oh boy. No idea what to do. Let's have a look.
Although I can obviously see your cards and you're doing everything, I've barely looked at yours because I'm so lost in what I'm doing with my own map.
Yeah, it's I mean, I do struggle. I think, yeah, I don't know. Come on. Yeah, I'm not so sure what to do next, really. What are you thinking of?
I think associate time.
Yeah, she should be able to pick up the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or the 5 birds?
The 5 of birds. Just looking at my bennies.
Yep.
Donation at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
Oh no, I'm stuck. I can't cross that line at the top when I've upgraded my card.
Which one?
The is it reputation track?
Oh yeah. Did you take the associate worker on the first when you had to upgrade or when you could upgrade?
No, I upgraded a different card.
Oh, okay. But you should have one more option, I thought, of upgrading. So there's one there.
For my zoo, the associate zoo, partner zoo.
Yes. Yeah. So you need to. Yeah. So yeah, that's obviously an option. Oh, what did you go for? You went for. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. What do I do? Do I one?
It feels like we're about halfway through, I would say.
Yeah, probably. It's amazing actually how it suddenly wakes up a bit. Actually,
Yeah, felt like I was doing nothing for a long time,
yeah,
waiting to have enough space to put my birds out.
yeah. Ugh. Took us to break.
Coffee break time, it seems.
Ooh, Mecha then. Uh, well,
Oh, I think I need some cards.
yeah.
What do we got here? It trigger for endgame now if we don't have the thing where the 2 tracks cross.
You can, because if you click on you see on the stream. So if you click on the ticket, if you click it, you can see where your tokens are.
Oh yeah.
So you can roughly see where it might happen. It's roughly around. You see your points is roughly around 100 points. I think the 100 points is where it crosses over. Ooh, I didn't see that. I must have spelled one card. Interestingly, no birds.
Yeah, I don't know where all the birds have gone. Right.
No idea what to do next.
Me either. Paying an animal seems to make sense.
Yeah.
Only able to play one animal. Sadly, could only play one animal. I had the option of being able to play 2 cards.
Yeah, because of your money options, yeah.
Oh, I hadn't noticed the money. Other restrictions were also in place.
Okay. think, I don't know, is that what I want to do? Probably. Take one card in your reputation range. I have literally no idea.
Oh, you're eyeing up the old meerkat, Dan.
No. Do that one first. That. God knows. Ooh, quality. Hello.
Do that. Like an immunity card.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think it's a card against, like, when you I think in Terraforming Mars, when you have the asteroids, isn't it, and stealing all your green stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Great time, I'm afraid.
It's fine, actually. I did anticipate that, so which is fine. That one. That one, or sorry, I had to think about that.
Ooh.
The money coming in, I guess, at least.
Thank goodness for that. Oh, you're racing ahead on money now.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's your fault, actually. So I'll probably need to do that. Right. Okay, so I'll do that. So that goes in there. And then I'll do. Oh, bloody hell. So I've given you a constriction thingy, and I don't know what that means.
So my associate card,
Nice.
which would normally give me 5, is now going to give me 3.
Ooh.
Which is very rude.
Oh no. Shocking behaviour.
And then the constriction token comes off once you use that action.
Ah, okay. Well, that's good. Hmm. Well, might be a close. I think it's a close game actually.
So a little petting zoo.
Petting zoo. You put one in.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. That's beautiful.
Mm. Yeah, the breeding program was good.
Which one?
Breeding program.
Well, the one I done. Oh, the one you just took.
Yeah. When you play a card, you get 2 tokens on the top from the supply.
Yeah.
And when you support projects, you can use them as like one-off fulfill where you don't meet the requirements.
Yeah, that makes sense. What happened? No idea what happened there.
Are you not drawing cards on your turn?
No idea what happened there. Anyway, I think I've got enough as it is anyway. So
What do green cards do?
the green cards is the one you can use for the associate action. So if you pick them up, for example, so Yosemite Park here in the card drawer.
Yeah.
So if you have this in your hand and you want to play it, you need to play the associate action at number 5. Okay, and what happens is that you then fulfill whatever you want to do. So, for example, release one animal with the Americas icon into the wild. So you need to have an animal in your zoo which has an American icon. So, in my case, it would be the jaguar. Yeah, and then depending on the size of it, you then get the 5, 4, or 3 conservation points. So if the size of the animal is a 4+, then you get 5 points. If it's a 3, then you get 4 points, and if it's a 2 or minus, then it's 3 points. See what I mean? And you're basically taking it out of your zoo, basically. Oh, I think
and then you lose the benefits and things because of that.
Yeah. Oh, right. I need to go to the. I think my game is here. One sec. Apparently not. Apparently not. But I thought it was Royal Mail. It was actually. Oh. Right. So that's. I just switched the. Right. Confirm to play. Sorry. Confirm to play. That's it. Thank you. Wow. Not so sure. Your zoo is nearly full, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Righty-ho. Dum 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 dum. Boom 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 boom. Righty-ho. I don't know. Right. You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was making a coffee.
No, that's all
I
right.
had more time than you.
Yeah, my game hasn't arrived, despite the fact that the postman was here, and it should be supposed to come with Royal Mail, I thought. So, and it's the 8th today, isn't it? Yeah. Weird. Right. What is your turn? I'll just go to the facilities.
There we are. It was a quick turn.
Right. Okay. Oop. You must choose an action. I will choose an action. I have literally no idea what I'm going to do. Right. Oh, yeah. So you see what I did there?
Just farming that action.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, that's literally what I did there. So. Do I donate? Yeah. Donate that. Confirm. Yep.
One little animal in my petting zoo.
Have you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, yay! What's in there?
Mangalica? I don't know what that is.
What the heck is that? They look some sort of like furry pigs. Wow.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh, I knew it. That's probably my game. 1 sec. I'm coming. Yes. My Kickstarter game is here.
What game was it again, did you say?
What's that? The game, Isle of Twains. Isle of Twains. I feel like I should do a I should do a reveal or something like this on this here. Right, let me have a quick look. I wanted to do. I take a partner zoo, and I deciding to. That one doesn't really matter. So the question is, do I donate the 12 and up? Oops, I might be endgame. Yeah, it's your last turn, I think.
Last round of the game, here we go. Well, it has to be more associate, I think.
Which one can you do?
Do Africa.
Oh yeah.
I'm choosing all my bonuses. I think there are so many layers to this game that the fact that it does all the admin for you makes a real big difference.
Yeah, and I think that's generally the beauty of this game, I think, or with most of the games on here. So yeah, so you can see they're adding it together, but if you click on here, so you can technically see. I'm not quite sure how that works. So is that how many? So how does that normally work? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it would be +9. Correct?
Yeah.
And you would have minus points technically, correct?
Yeah, mine would be
minus 20 or something. Or how does it work?
21 minus 42.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just unnecessarily complicated.
Yeah. So this one is much easier. You just add them together.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah. So that's basically the game on here. Find situation. Let's have a quick look. Your zoo, I have to say, your zoo is much cooler than mine. Actually, I think.
Lots of really angry birds.
Yes. Is that the reason you didn't put them all together in one?
Yeah,
Well,
they all wanted really big enclosures all to themselves.
yeah, and also I think the pelican wanted 2 waters, didn't they?
Yeah, but they got their water. They were happy enough.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, it's a good implementation actually. I have to say, it looks like it's out
It
of
is,
the
yeah.
it's out of the beta phase as well. So which is good. Which you took those 2. So mine, yeah, I took the money because I was so cash strapped at some point. It's the first time I actually managed to get all of these things done. In terms of which card to upgrade, I don't know. Interestingly, we both didn't do the sponsor card, which is probably the way to do it, I guess. What was your endgame scoring one?
Um,
I needed research icons.
reputation. If my reputation got up to 15, I would get 4 points, and mine got up to 12, which gave me 3 points.
Okay, yeah. So I don't think I got that many actually. I needed research tokens and 5 or 6. I think I had 4. I think so. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think so. That got me 2 points actually. I didn't think of that. And then obviously there's a breakdown on here. Money spent on animals. I spent more money on animals. I gained.
Not
Well,
that much more though.
no. It's one big animal, isn't it? I guess the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. Money gained
One
through
more
income.
voucher for me.
Yeah. Money gained through income. Yes, it's one big animal, isn't it? Roughly. Money gained is roughly the same. Token used, I used much more tokens. But then I had a steady income of tokens actually, because of my card. Money spent for playing cards for reputation range. Cards drawn
Big
from the deck.
difference in cards.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
drew. Yeah, the hunter for I think the cheetah I think got me some cards. Animals played 9 to 7. Discarded. Yeah. Reputation associated tasks. Covered hexes. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Upgraded cards 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game.
Although quite a difference in our points, I feel like it was quite a close game. I feel like we were playing a very similar game.
Yeah, I'm surprised about the scoring actually, and I think that is a different. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you know what the difference is? I've got more tickets. When you look at the tickets, that is the difference,
and
isn't
that's
it?
the problem. How many animals did you play versus me?
Not that many actually. Let me have a quick look. Final. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, compared to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 1.
Okay.
That being said, I did release one into the wilds, which was a cheetah or jaguar or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, 9 animals, and I only took this one.
Yeah, not a big difference then.
No. Yeah, it's I guess it's a type of animal you play. I think because when you look, so I've got the jaguar. So that got me the cards, but they're not hugely expensive, aren't they? The vulture was the most expensive one, actually. So, yeah, I didn't think the game was so different, actually, between the two of us. So, yeah.
I enjoyed the game a lot more a second time round. I had much although it took me about 2 rounds to remember most of the rules.
Yeah, and
I enjoyed the second time because everything fit into place a bit more.
yeah, yeah. And I think when you play it here, I think is oh, where do I need to click, and oh, I need to do this, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah. No, it's a good implementation, I thought. So, yeah.
One of my favourite features of this game is that you have your 5 actions, and the order that you play them affects the strength of the action. I like that functionality.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. I think is I have to say, I think BGA done a good job here. I think, and generally,
Yeah, I would say yes.
it's quite a good board game. Despite the fact, like I said, I'm not that good at it normally, and generally, I'm not. But even if I don't lose, or even if I don't win, I think it's quite an enjoyable game, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and I always think that's a mark of a good game is that you don't mind if you've done well or not,
Yeah,
if you've enjoyed it along the way.
yeah, yeah. And we only played 5 rounds because look, I mean, number of breaks triggered. I triggered 3, you triggered 2, so.
Yeah.
So, but in these 5 rounds, there's a lot going on. And thinking time, okay, that is mainly because we were explaining a lot of things. So yeah. Yeah.
I
No.
think this game, an hour per player, is about right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. I did play it before I went on holiday. I played a 3-player game, and yeah, it was probably about 45 minutes per player, roughly, I think.
Yeah.
But it looks like we all played it before, which was quite handy, actually. So, yeah. Brilliant. Oh yeah, no, that was a really good game. So, and I'll end the video here now. So stop recording.